Most men are not properly equipped to handle a long-term relationship. In today's day and age, you see so many marriages end in divorce. You see so many ugly breakups. But why is this? Well, of course, some women are also the problem, but as men, we need to take responsibility. As men, we are the leaders of society, so it's up to us to ultimately take responsibility for our relationships. So do you want to be part of the 99% of relationships that are not great, that are depolarized, or do you want to be part of the top 1% that are head over heels in love with each other? If you do want your relationship to be part of that top 1%, then listen to these words I have to say. My name is Frank. I help young men through self-improvement. That clearly interests you, so do us both a favor and click the like and subscribe button. Before I got in my last relationship a couple years ago with a girl that is now my ex-girlfriend, I was focused, I was determined, I was striving towards my goals. My physique looked pretty good and I was also doing very well in school. Then I met this girl. And over the course of a year, I lost my physique. I started cheating on my diet more, started skipping the gym. And eventually the relationship lost its spark because I was not being the man that I needed to be. And that critical lesson that I learned through this relationship was that even in a relationship, you must prioritize your purpose and goals and spend most of your time working on that. You need to keep being the same guy you were when she met you. Oh, but I just want to sit next to my girlfriend and watch movies all day. Well, I don't need a six-pack anymore because I met the girl. I don't have to take her out on dates anymore because she's my girlfriend. Bro, do you hear yourself right now? Like, seriously. She fell in love with you when you were working hard, when you were on your purpose. If you stop doing the things that made her attracted to you in the first place, eventually you will lose her. Which is why if you want your relationship to flourish, you need to continue being that best version of yourself. And you also need a girl who's not going to get complacent, who's going to keep being her best self. There are 4 steps that as a man you need to take if you want to have a great relationship. Number 1, and you're not going to agree with this at first, never make her the focus. As a man, you must be focused on your purpose. Make sure that on a day-to-day basis, your goals, achieving things is still your focus. Masculine energy is setting goals, breaking through barriers. It's getting up and hitting that brutal workout. It's doing challenging things even though you don't necessarily want to because you know it's what you need to do. While feminine energy is more focused on love and connection. A relationship flourishes when one person is ultra masculine and the other is ultra feminine. And in order for your girl to be able to be feminine where she is comfortable, you as a man must be ultra masculine. So always make sure your purpose, your goals are at the center of your life and you're never sacrificing that for a woman or a relationship. Step number 2, keep getting better. As a man, the single most important trait you can have when it comes to attracting women is ambition. Money is not the most important thing when you are young, but you must demonstrate that you're at least striving towards achieving something. And that doesn't necessarily have to be money. You don't have to be pursuing making money, but you have to be pursuing something that's meaningful, something that you're working hard at. Now, of course, striving to make a lot of money is still good. It's still something that you should do, but it's not necessarily the making the money when you're young that's super important. It's having the ambition. It's showing that you're working towards something, because when a girl sees that you're working hard on something, when she sees that you're trying to achieve something, she's gonna want to be a part of that. Because you look around and most young men are just playing video games all day. They're just sitting around, not doing anything, not working hard, not striving to build anything. No, they're just wasting their time away, doing nothing. And if you want to be like 98% of men, then do that. But if you want to be part of the top 2% of young men, the young men that women want to be with, who they desire, you need to be the man who's working hard, who's doing the things of the top 2% men. So make sure you always have extremely important goals that you are working towards and take steps every single day towards achieving those. Step number 3, always be present. I'm not talking about just physically, I'm talking about mentally as well. In my last relationship, I struggled with this a lot because even when I was with my girl, even when I was like technically next to her, I was maybe thinking about football, thinking about video games, thinking about the homework I was stressed out to do. And bro, to be completely honest with you, like, I still struggle with this. This is still something that I'm not like perfect at by any means. And it's probably the single hardest part about being in a relationship, because sometimes you'll be with your girl, but you're stressed from homework. You're worried about getting these things done, which is why when you go to see your girl, it's so important that you're taking care of business. You're getting all the stuff you need to get done. And then the second thing you can do to improve this is when you're with your partner, let go. Say, hey, I'm not going to worry about anything else in life. I'm not going to be thinking about anything. I'm just going to be focused on my partner. Step number 4 is consistently doing self-evaluations. Now, this might sound a bit overkill. This might sound a bit cringe, but ask yourself every single day, how am I doing as a partner? I think one of the reasons I struggled with this a lot in my last relationship was because I was never critically thinking, how am I doing as a boyfriend? How am I doing as a man? Am I striving towards my goals? Am I still being a good partner? And it's so important you ask yourself every day, because it's very easy to go multiple weeks where you're just kind of going through the motions and just, doing the things that you do every single day. Whereas when you think critically every single day, how am I doing? Am I being a good partner? Am I being a good man? It allows you to think critically about it so that when you start to slip up, you recognize it before it's too late. And every day it motivates you to take actions to be your best self, not only for yourself, but for your partner as well. Anyways, if you found this video helped you, be sure to click the like and subscribe button and also turn on the post notifications so you can see the next time I upload. I'll see you for the next video. Love you, bro.